Hey, morning. I'm gonna try to multi-stream actually. But I need to change something.
Man's trying the twin stream thing? Just got hit with like 4 notifications lol. Have a great stream, good man.
Thanks. Only 4? This isn't something I'm gonna be doing like all the time. Just don't really want to make it like a separate video, and usually theory crafting sessions are more interesting, but they are also much longer. Hey. Now on the screen, crap. Need to change that as well. Why is that such a massive font? Okay, that's too small. Just give me a second. Oops, shit. Hey. How can we summon lingering blades at low levels? I haven't checked into gem information just yet. I heard that ethereal knives don't leave lingering blades anymore. Is Bladefall... Bladefall is like level 20 something, right? And Blade Vortex is probably also... Does that have a... It does. Shit, where's the chat? I'm kind of unprepared for this, but I had to go live to figure out how to change the rest of this stuff. Where does the chat go? Actually, you won't even see the chat in a moment. That should be fine for now. Yeah, it's multi-streaming. If I can just type multi-streaming. But then again, just gonna switch to the different layout. For now. Let's see, for now, like this. Oh, do I just... Damn it. Well, hopefully it's not going to cover anything important. Well, for now, Twitch does not allow to combine chats, so... Right, I need to open all the things. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Hey. Is this big? Okay. Okay, gems 1, 2, and also have not seen this. Right. So today I just wanna check the changes to all gems and then the transfigured gems. Haven't really went through them. I kind of went over them, but not really. Not really thought about builds. I guess I should pause this. Are there any like big changes? I mean, okay. Are there any hype changes? I am a bit worried, but there seem to be a lot of cool changes, but I'm worried that those cool changes are only going to be cool and not really very viable. Let's see, Absolution, just more CDR. Wait.
Damages enemies in an area, applying a debuff for a short duration. If a non-unique enemy dies while affected by the debuff, the corpse will be consumed to summon a Sentinel of Absolution for a secondary duration. Or to refresh the duration and life of an existing one instead if you have the maximum number of them.
Isn't that exactly what it is right now, before it changes? I think I'm gonna do this guy. I saw many things that seem potentially really good. Maybe I should just hide the chat because it's mixed chat. Now it's just gonna be confusing. Well, I'll keep it for now. Okay, Warcry just got more CDR, Protector. Maybe stack range, War Chief, more damage. This is confusing. This is modified, the bottom line, but the bottom line in here is removed. So that's just a bit confusing. Animate Guardian, they added stuff. Huh, to the base. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Maybe that's easier to see. So, Admin Guardian lost physical tag. By the way, should I keep some music or not? It's kind of weird for me to not have any music. Berserk. CDR. 10%, that's like nothing. Oh, Blade Storm, not Blade Vortex. I always, for some reason, confuse those. Chain Hook, new, 2 Rage. Are we gonna return to Chain Hook meta when everyone were using Chain Hook with Rage, with very fast attack speed just to generate Rage very quickly? Although that was hitting, what's the skill called? The orb thing. I haven't really planned builds yet. Was a bit busy. Busy taking naps, trying to recover from lost sleep. Okay, this one. I saw some really crazy things like double strike getting like 140% more attack speed. Like, what? From transfigured gems, that's insane. Okay, Deco Totem, Devouring Totem, down below. Some more damage with hits and ailments. Something changed. What exactly changed? Aftershock after a duration. Aftershock after a short duration. Okay. Not sure why did we have to change that. Flame Surge. Flame Surge isn't very fun to use. It's very small AoE. I should actually check any builds that I wanted to do. Why am I lagging? Any builds that I wanted to do last league that I didn't do, change. Haven't seen. I think they have not shown Reaper gems yet. I really hope there is something viable for Reaper. Anyway, let's continue. I have Shatter more spikes, Enduring Cry, Sanguinate. Sanguinate. Wait, it really used to be only 1 second duration? Yeah, I saw the Frostblink, one of them don't have cooldown. Nearby enemies are chilled on body armor, expeditions end, or occultist. Or, well, skitterbots. The problem with skitterbots, we can sometimes go to the wrong enemies. Oh, right. Previously, you had to get the helmet enchantment to get a 6th Mirage thing. This is the same. It's gonna be easier to freeze with Glacial Hammer. Glacial Hammer builds often use Heat Shiver. Heat Shiver did get nerfed quite hard. I wonder if any of the skills changed visually. Is this a lot? Oh my god. Okay, maybe this is a bit too much. Oh no, oh no. Okay, you know what? I read the patch notes. You know what? I'm not gonna go over the normal gems. Right, let's take a look at transfigured gems then. Absolution of inspiring. What change here? Now I have to compare. Okay, I don't see the gem information. Okay, Vicky. POB did get an update as well. What do you mean hover over gem? And how do I know? How does it change from the normal absolution? I still need to... What? Oh, you can hover over this. Okay. Um, 250 something. I saw 250. Oh, so basically you as a player are gonna be able to do more damage when you cast this. 250 of, yeah, minute damage, 250% essentially. No, probably not gonna go over that. I will keep this page open in case I need to like double check something. I don't know, I kind of tried to do a build with Absolution as a player doing damage and then minute doing damage, but and that's not from the quality. Animate Guardian of Smithing. This one is definitely cool. Your Animate Guardian essentially uses Smite. Ignoring weapon restrictions. Smite can be used with pretty much any weapon, except ranged. Smite without aura. Yeah, it's not technically player skill. Repeat of the name. Animate Guardian of Smiting? Smithing? Arc of Surging. Beam splits towards 9 additional targets. I wonder how will this look visually. You know what? I kind of want to keep some music. Just maybe instrumental only. I mean, Arc right now already splits, right? Each time the arc chains, it will also chain a secondary arc to another enemy. Yeah. Which cannot chain further. So I assume it just splits the... So it's gonna be like crazy clear speed? Or is it... a beam splits. I think the main beam just splits into 9. I wonder if that's like for single target. Wait, the damage. Oh yeah, double the damage. Huh. Yeah, because it's losing. Okay, so it's only gonna be almost like using Fury Valve. You shoot like one beam and then it splits into multiple, but they don't chain anymore, I think. Because when you get chain, it will instead add more targets for this one. And look at the damage. It's pretty much twice higher than the normal arc. Because it doesn't have more damage per remaining chain. And you cannot fork it, you cannot, it's not a projectile. I don't know if that's gonna be good. Lighting Conduit? Wait, Lighting Conduit? It shouldn't work with Unleash. Arc of Oscillating. Very low damage, but more damage with hits and ailments for each remaining chain. That is an extra 35% more per remaining chain, so that's a lot. Kind of suspect this is gonna be better for clearing, or maybe not for clearing, but for single target. I don't know, that's so weird. I mean, it could be, but it also has much lower base damage, so what's the point? Like, you're not gonna be swapping skill gems for bossing. Barrage of Volley Fire, this is, yeah, the one that adds extra projectiles. Blade Blast of Unloading. Okay, so higher damage and 100% more AoE per blade vortex. I never liked Blade Vortex for Blade Blast, but then again I never really liked Blade Blast, so it can never chain between only two targets. It can only chain, like loop chain between 3 targets. Blade Blast of Dagger Detonation. Wait, deal spell damage in an area around you. Your equipped daggers add to this damage. Oh, dang. Okay, that's interesting. I like daggers. Deal added spell damage equal to 580 of damage of equipped dagger. If 2 daggers are equipped, each contributes half as much added damage. White Wind? Maybe even Volcanus? Isn't that kind of crazy amount? $580% of damage of equipped dagger. That sounds kind of nuts. Yeah. So what, you would triple your damage? What? Okay, but you can only detonate one, I think. Yeah. in an area around you, what's the size of the area as well? Oh, 2.9, 1.5. Okay, so it's bigger area. Yeah, it's only gonna be one explosion, I suspect. But you don't need lingering blades. So what was the thing that gave Blade Blast a nerve on enemies? Was that Outquality? I think it was Outquality. 2.9 base radius. That's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's gonna be like Ice Snow, but physical. And based on your dagger damage, it's definitely interesting. True, it does have a Nova tag. I think you would definitely want Spellblade with this and Battle Mage. Can spell cascade? No. Nova skills you cannot cascade. Blade Flurry of Incision. So this one is more what is the quality giving? Maximum 6 stages. 25 more damage. So this one lost the damage, but giving more crit chance? It's like, yeah, that Blade Blast is gonna be like a Shockwave Totem with extra step. But I guess with more flexibility? I mean, no highlights yet. I mean, I don't know. Just ideas, not really highlights. Blade Wrap of... Wait, let me finish. Is it the description the same? Yeah, I think it is the same. So what? You lost the damage, but you got more, like literally more crit chance for each stage. So I think actually for cast on crit this would work really well. Because cast on crit builds usually don't want to try to get attack crit. They just want to focus on spells. So yeah, you know what? I think this would work really well for cast on crit. Although you would still need quite a lot of... Wait, what's the attack speed? 160. Same. Yeah, but the main thing for cast and crit is you want attack speed and then attack crit. But you don't want to invest into attack crit because that doesn't actually increase the spell damage or spell DPS. Well, in a sense it does, but 6 stages, so you would be getting 180% more critical strike chance. Let's say you pick up like 8% base crit chance weapon. I mean, you will still need some... Yeah, you will still need some increased crit chance. You know what? Okay, I'll mark it here. Not sure if I typed it correctly. General scribe of that blade floated. I think DPS wise, this isn't very good. Where is it? Because it lost the more damage multiplier, but it gained more crit chance. If you're an attack build, reaching a high attack rate isn't a problem. So getting a bit more, well, I don't know. Blade Trap of Great Sword. So this one, what's the sword? Not Ralakesh. Rakyata's Dance sword. The Rakyata's Dance or not Void Forge or Void Forge or something like that. This could definitely be a thing. It's also a bigger radius. How do you get new gems? Yes, you have to run Labyrinth, but I think you don't necessarily need to run Uber Labyrinth. I assume Uber Labyrinth is going to be for exceptional gems, and I don't know, maybe certain transfigurations, but you should be able to get even from the first Labyrinth. Discord Crow, thank you very much for 16 months.
Discord Crow just resubscribed for 16 months. Woolfie Sloth.
Hello, hello. Blade Trap of Great Swords. I haven't played with traps in a while. This one is not gonna be for League Start because those good weapons are gonna be more expensive, like Void Forge, Rakyata's Dance. Well, you can figure out more choices. Blade Trap of Laceration to cause bleeding. Okay, that's boring. Although kind of interesting. People were talking about bleed build for Blade Trap before. I guess now it's gonna be actually viable. 79% more damage with bleeding and extra chance to bleed. Rotates one time. What? Okay, never mind. What? This only rotates one time. Are you kidding me? This seems bad. Hits, 2 hits. Bladeful of Volleys. So I assume this just has more volleys and more crit. Bladeful of Impaling. For some reason Impale is just bleh. Whatever. Blade Storm of Uncertainty. Huh? What change? Is it the more attack speed? No. Oh, it's random. It's in the description. Would be nice if the description had a different, either font or color for the parts that are different from the full gem. Yeah, random blade storm. There we go. Yeah. Never liked random things. Blight of Contagion, so that's the one that transfers the damage with Contagion. Yeah. Also fewer stages. Yeah, 5 layers of damage only. And longer duration. It does kind of make although I mean it does kind of make sense, but then again it doesn't. You start with Blight early on, but it's not like you can just get the L quality gem early on. Hello, hello. With totems. Would that work with totems? I would rather use Contagion with totems. I don't know. For Contagion, you don't... And also I saw Contagion got more AoE. Why did we need to add this? Did it not have that? Light of Atrophy. Less damage. What, does this also reduce life regen? Is that it? Yeah, 80% reduced life regen. Doesn't feel like a main skill. Blink Arrow of Bombarding Clones. Sadly, you can only have 3 Blink Arrow clones. Or the transfigured clones. This one shoots rain. Is it Rain of Arrows or is it Blast Rain? Well, it doesn't say Rain of Arrows, it's just to fire arrow into the air to land around the target. Those Blink Arrow transfigured gems sound interesting, but I got my hopes up, but then I read that it's only 3 clones, and why you cannot increase the amount of clones. It's not quality, so you are stuck with 3, and there's no helmet enchantment. Balance mark? I don't know. Yeah, definitely a lot of things to try this league, indeed. For the league start, I've been thinking, like, Flame Wood is just guaranteed to carry you all the way into, like, red tier maps, into even Uber bosses. Well, up to Uber bosses, I guess. At league start with pretty much no investment. This one, Blink Arrow of Prismatic Loans. This one is the one that shoots Elemental Arrow, but it's not Elemental Hit. Bone Shatter of Complex Trauma. This is the one that limits to 10 trauma. Is this like more damage? To 200% more? Yeah, 15% more than a normal Bone Shatter. Yeah, it's nice to have a way to limit. Yeah, for something like Soul Eater. I wonder if there's gonna be anything good for Soul Eater. Bone Shatter of Carnage. This one is... What does this do? Is it AoE? 20% increased AoE per 0.1 second of stun duration. This one, oh, it doesn't have that. This has, oh wait, it does have 15% increased AoE per 0.1 up to 400. So the cap is still gonna be 400. So with this, you're just gonna be able to reach bigger AoE easier. Ah. And also you get stun threshold and chance to double stun duration. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be bigger AoE, but visually you're probably still not gonna be able to see it. Burning Arrow of Vigor. Oh, this is the one that scales with maximum life. Wait, attack damage 100. What a scam. A base one gives 300% of attack damage effectiveness, and this one is only 100. But you get extra damage from health. So I guess this benefits more for like really tanky or thick builds. I'm not sure how numerically that would look like. Caustic Arrow of Poison. I'm not a big fan of Caustic Arrow, so I don't know. Wait, this doesn't have the dot part. Huh, it's just an AoE explosion with poisons. Yeah, it doesn't have the AoE, the dot ground, but it still hits. Is it the same AoE? Yeah, it's pretty much the same hitbox, just does not leave damage over time ground. Is it? It's actually higher than the normal Caustic Arrow damage effectiveness. Cleave of Rage, so you just pretty much get 2 extra rage. Wait a minute. When dual wielding, deals 60% of damage plus 0.1 meters to radius per free rage. So let's say we have 90 rage. That's plus 3, just straight up plus 3 meters. It's pretty big. Yeah, but you don't... I mean, true, but you don't normally stack, I don't know, a lot of flat damage to skills like poison. You do need a weapon that has a lot of flat, but usually you just stack a lot of dot multipliers. Oh, requires dual wielding both an axe and a sword. Huh. Well, if you want to maximize rage, you're gonna be using a Rigwald's set. The Rigwald's sword and Rigwald's axe, I guess. Because one gives... Well, I guess not necessarily. I believe it's the sword that gives... No, I think the sword was... that gives dot multi. And the axe that gives rage. Or maybe the other way around. Cold Snap of Power. Power charge on crit. Has a cooldown. Burst base radius. So what, this just has chance to gain power charge on crit. So if you're hitting 2 enemies, no. Well, you first need to crit. I don't think that Caustic Arrow is gonna be able to return. Oh wait, it does return right now. I think. Oh wow, yeah, 10% base crit chance. And good damage effectiveness, okay. And the cast time is not too bad. We are mixing the previous thing, the Caustic Arrow. The Caustic Arrow is a projectile. What do you mean? You could combine this Cold Snap of Power with Power Charge on Crit Support Gem. And I assume, because it's coming from 2 different sources, you would be able to get 2 power charges when it crits. Sometimes. Consecrated Path of Endurance. Well, you can bypass the cooldown by spending the power charge. Consecrated Path of Endurance. I never liked Consecrated Path. I don't quite remember. Oh, it's getting more AoE and attack damage. More per endurance charge. There are gonna be some broken things, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna nerf some things because they are essentially reverting the old nerfs. They changed something from long ago, and I can't give you any examples right now. We're gonna have to nerf something again, I think. Whenever we give more multipliers like that. Although maybe... Oh wait, attack damage is different. Yeah, it is. It's not that bad. 230 versus 180. It's not too bad. Contagion of subsiding. Wait. If an enemy dies while affected by contagion, the debuff spreads to other enemies, but each time it spreads, it only deals 3/4 as much damage as before. So it keeps lowering the damage with each spread, but the base radius, I believe, is slightly bit bigger. What else is different? No, it's not. 1.9 base radius. So how is it different then? The base damage. Okay, the base damage is much 6 times higher base damage. Okay, so Contagion is gonna be popular for leveling again. But only this. Jeez, almost 6 times more damage than the base Contagion. How long does it, how many spreads does it take to lose all that damage? No, I'm just gonna buy the gems that I need. Do you think people are gonna be forced to play Labyrinth? Why not just do what you like, get the currency and just buy the stuff? And that way you don't need to force yourself to do the things that you don't like. It's not like these gems, okay, at the very start the price is gonna be random until people figure out what's actually good. But I think after the first week the gem prices will drop a lot, and they're gonna be cheaper than helmet enchantments. Like the good helmet enchantments could go for multiple divines, and also cheaper than good all quality gems, because you don't need to invest anything into running Labyrinth. And you get what, 2 chances, because you can get a Dark Shrine. It's not really modifying the quality, and I think you may need a non-transfigured gem. I don't think that you can transfigure a transfigured gem. Contagion of transference. So this one has slightly bit bigger AoE and a bit more damage. Oh, so this one requires an enemy to be hit to transfer Contagion. Huh. Hey, attempt. I'm trying to multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch at the moment, but only this time. I don't know what you mean by 6 contagions actually lose 6 times the damage. Oh, for my previous question. So after 6, I guess transfers? Is it? Because it's 3/4 of the previous damage. So with every transfer it loses less and less because it now has less. So if the base damage was, let's say 100, or let's say, what would be a better number? Let's say 120, then the second one is gonna be, actually, let's use 100, then 75, then it's not gonna be 50, it's gonna be 75. What is 3/4 of 75? It's gonna be 56. I mean, it's still losing damage quite quickly. Where did I stop this? So this contagion is kind of weird. You have to hit an enemy for the contagion to spread. I wonder if Sovereign has something in combination with contagion. Why would Jug be the only way to play Consecrated Path? Just because of the endurance charges? I don't think so. It's not like you don't lose endurance charges. You can. There are so there are so many ways to get endurance charges. Enduring Cry, Enduring Composure, Small Cluster Jewel, the passive point that gives you charges when you get hit. There were a couple other things like endurance charge on block. Wait, what? Does it? Oh, it does have a 2-second cooldown. Okay, I don't like this at all. I don't even want to think about this because my first impression is shit. Cracking lines of branching. More AoE, branching angle. Oh, it doesn't have stages? Oh, right, no beam. Wait. Oh wait, so there is a beam. Oh, this may actually look really cool. Dual wheel rage cleave? Yes, I did. I haven't actually did the map to find out how much AoE is getting, but it does seem pretty okay. Like getting +3 meters base radius is pretty big. So yeah. The damage is also much bigger because no stages. Racking lines of branching. What's the one? Ignite on lightning ring? Stormfire. Could be. Animation of exhuming. This is the one which explodes, yeah, so it's like alcohol that explodes enemies. Maximum 1 geyser at a time? Isn't that like a big nav? Cremation of volcano. Maximum 6 geysers. Oh, this does not require a corpse. Interesting. How many years did it take for us? We kept continuously asking, why does cremation need a corpse? Like, it doesn't make sense. Finally, you can just spam it now. Although it does have less damage. Oh wait, way less duration. 2.5 seconds only. Fires projectile every 1 second? Maybe it fires 4 projectiles over 1 second. So it's gonna be the... It's not... Yeah, I don't know. Well, it does not look like any sort of cremation. Like a little geyser appears from the ground, from the corpse. How is that cremation? Like, you don't cremate the corpse. And it spits out like a volcano. It doesn't make sense. It shouldn't even be called cremation. It should just be called, I don't know, volcano. A niche. I don't know. I suspect this may not be as good as I would want it to be. Now the Cyclone, actually, is this the one that lost stage? No, it's not the one. Oh, you lose stages while not channeling. So I think this one just gives less movement speed per stage. Wait a minute. Do you like moving? Don't use this. 10% less movement speed per stage, and then you don't immediately lose stages. It takes 1 second to lose 2 stages, so it would take 3 seconds to get back your movement speed. Well, the thing is, it's less movement speed. I'm not sure if Stampede would actually counter that. Because Stampede doesn't Stampede counters reductions and increases the movement speed. But you can still get action speed, which is more movement speed. So I don't think that Stampede is going to counter this. I'm pretty sure you can still get movement speed when you Stampede when you get action speed. Or when you get chilled. I don't think that Juggernaut would affect this. Or maybe it would. Actually, maybe Jug would. I don't know really. Oh, there's a prismatic primal charm like that. Detonate Dead of Scavenging. Less damage of ailments. Higher base radius. 34% of corpse maximum life. Wow. Wait, this one has 15% chance to detonate an additional corpse. I assume that's quality? The Shadows node is the same as Juggernaut. So if one works, then the other one should also. Okay, 1.1k. Alright, this does not have a base damage. Huh. Okay, yeah, it makes sense in the high tier maps. Base radius is also bigger, but no extra chance. And also immune to reflect. Not affected by spell damage. Which is fine, I guess. Yeah, you're gonna be scaling based off monster health. Oh, right, that's the thing. Cannot target corpses that have been created by skills. So my question was, with that new mark thing that creates an enemy phantasms, do we leave corpses? Does it count as your skill? If we leave corpses and it does not count as your skill, then this would be insane. No, corpse worker is a skill. It won't work. Yeah, there's probably not gonna be a way to abuse this, so you're gonna only be using this for clearing. But then, if you only have this, how do you even kill a fast enemy? You would have to kill an enemy with something and then use this. Ball breach? Don't think that it leaves corpses. Well, if you use something else, why not just use that something else for everything then? Yeah, I mean, I guess could use cast and melee kill, yeah. But then you would need to swap the whole setup for a single target. Yeah, but the phantasms themselves, I think, do not leave corpses because they are like ghostly spirits and not really physical bodies. Detonate dead of chain reaction. This one sounds very interesting. Although it's only up to 8 detonations, but the chain reaction sounds cool. Well, are they created from a skill? I mean, yes, but it's also not, I don't know, is it your skill? It's also not like a friendly corpse. I don't know. Or like, yeah, I don't know. There's a small chance that it may work. Because it's not, it's from the new thing, right? It's from the Warlock's Ascension node, I think. Okay, it is a skill, but you don't create corpses, you create enemies, and then those enemies die. So it's like an extra action that happens. So maybe it bypasses that. Anyway, like I said, it's a small chance. I'm trying to figure out all the small chances that could work, not just, oh yeah, that would make sense that it wouldn't work. I'm just saying that there's a small chance that it may work, or maybe some kind of a bug. Yeah, most likely don't create corpses. Discharge of misery. Everyone loves misery. So wait, what is this? Damage effectiveness really low. What? Why is the damage so much lower? What am I missing? Bigger AoE? No. No cooldown. Ah. So it's gonna be useless then. I see. Divine Eye of Holy Lighting. Damages 14 enemies when you gain stages. And I think I'll definitely have to do some kind of divine. Yeah, beam itself does less damage as well, although more base damage. Yeah, more base damage. Not by much, but this one gives burst deal 100% more damage with. Wait, what? This says beams. This one is burst. Okay, Divine Eye of Hollow Lighting. So you think it's just AoE? Wait, does it have Nova tag? Release to unleash this energy in a powerful burst around you. So instead of burst, instead of beam, it's a burst. I don't know. Transfigured gems will not cost 2 chaos. It's gonna be a lot more. Divine Art of Disintegration. Beam. Wait, this one only has 10 stages, so more damage. Oh, so this one is just fewer stages, faster ramp up, I think. So higher base damage, yeah, increased beam width. Oh, is that from the quality beam width? No. What does the quality give here? What? Oh, it is, yeah, 10 stages. So, wait. 240, 100... 200... So... So just a higher base damage and thicker beam. Yeah, no extra burst. I don't think that I'll like this. Because the main advantage of using Divine Item before was you still do damage while channeling, so you can use Cold to freeze enemies that approach you, freeze them, and then just do the big damage beam. I don't even know if this has more damage overall, because the beam deals 200% more damage. This one is 240% more. What? This even... I don't get it. This also has 20% increased beam width. So that one only gives an extra 19. But it's less damage per stage. It's not better for ignites because the default one has 100% more damage with ailments per stage, and this one is only 60% more damage per stage. I don't know. Damage effectiveness is better. A lot better, twice better. Dominating blow of inspiring. So yeah, this one just gives 250% of minimum damage to you. Still don't think that using dumb blow as a player skill to do damage is gonna make sense. Double stack of impaling. Don't care. That's just boring. You impale. Wow, okay. Double strike of momentum. Now this one just sounds straight up broken. 140% more attack speed at maximum stage. But you lose those stages when you move. They don't stack. They don't stack. This 250 is not gonna stack with the 100% or Scourge, Claw. They don't stack. It just takes the highest one and that's it. This one is gonna easily be able to reach like 30 attacks per second cap. Although with, I guess, multi-strike. Right, next page. Epic of amplifications. Ah, so that's the one that gives damage per duration. So if you want big damage, you have to wait for it to do that damage. I'm pretty sure That double stack is gonna be OP. I'm pretty sure of that. But you will still have to make it sort of tanky or have good base attack speed to ramp up. Like, think about it. How long is it gonna take to reach those 10 stages? Not even half a second. In half a second, you're gonna reach those 10 stages. Okay, let's say 1 second maximum if you don't have good base attack speed. You can often find 1 second window of opportunity to just stand and do damage. Well, momentum works a bit differently. Momentum, okay, momentum is two parts. One is movement speed, one is attack speed, right? So while you're standing still and attacking, you get attack speed. But the movement speed, you immediately start... The buff starts sticking immediately after a couple of hits. So even if you're not moving, you're gonna be losing movement speed after a short duration. The totems are only for slam skills. But you can use... Well, not General Scry, no. General Scry probably no. Yeah, Savior, pretty much the only other way. Ethereal Knives of Massacre. Fires 19 projectiles. Fires projectile in a cycle. Okay. So just inbuilt helmet enchantment. Saber clones cannot strike extra targets. Yeah, I think it specifically says that somewhere. I do remember it saying somewhere. Does it really matter 20 projectiles or not? 20 or 19, does it matter? It's still gonna be hitting with only one projectile against one target. Explosive Concoction of Destruction. You have no idea how little I care about concoction skills. But maybe one of these something new? I never really cared to remember what concoction skills look like numerically. How is this different? Is this better crit? Oh, okay, crit. Explosive Trap of Shrapnel. A number of small explosions occur within secondary area. Why does this sound boring? I don't know. Maybe it will look cool. I know why, because it's a trap. It's a trap. Insert a meme. Explosive Trap of Magnitude. Ooh, yeah, bigger damage. Increase stun duration on enemies. Oh, come on. Oh, it's... Alright, it's pure physical. Oh, yeah, this one is pure physical. Actually, it's quite big, 2.7 meters base. I have been I have Winter of Finality. Eh? Oh, is this projectiles containing... No. What is different here? Oh, it doesn't shoot shards while traveling. Okay, seems kind of bad. Imagine fast-moving enemy that is chasing you. Wait, does it explode when it collides with an enemy? No. I don't know, this seems bad to me. I have Winter of Transience? So tonight we should be getting another batch of gems, right? Wait, how many did we reveal here? Someone count how many of these and these combined. Everyone signed for Righteous Fire. It even makes or breaks Righteous Fire. So what is this? Transience. I hope they don't give transfigured Righteous Fire that has a flat damage. Because then everyone gonna want that because we are used to having that on a base gem. So I feel like, not to troll people, but like, I don't know. I feel like it would be a bad idea because everyone would want it. So how is this different? I'm not too familiar with Eye of Winter. Wait, the eye cannot damage enemies. Projectiles gain damage up to 15% more by the time they dissipate. Isn't that on default? Let's move on. I don't like Eye of Winter. Firestorm of meteors. And guess what? There are no meteors. There are only bolts. A large flaming bolt pulls towards the targeted area. The bolt explodes when landing, dealing damage to nearby enemies. So it's like one nuke. Oh man, if we add a nuke for this, that would be so cool. It could be MTX nuke. Is it? Damage effectiveness, look at that, 370. Pretty sure Fireball does not have that much. Damn, damage wise, yeah. It is also a lot bigger. Fireball is only 1.6 meters. And, 370 damage effectiveness. So it's like a fireball, but it's falling from the sky. and it's bigger. Wait, it doesn't have the eye explosion at the end? Oh. Okay. And yes, and fireball is blocked by the first target on his path. And the meter, the firestorm meters is gonna go over. So you can drop it on Alice Cannot Die totem. Don't forget that we lost Alk Vault and Mana Leech support. So I don't know how would that affect mana stacking builds. I know that wow, my brain cannot remember names. The Mana Forged kind of got nerfed. At first I didn't think that it got nerfed, but yeah, we don't have Alk Vault Mana Leech, which was a big damage. Okay, Firestorm of Pelting. So this is like an all firestorm, just a bunch of small meters. Flame Dash of Return. Why? This one doesn't have charges, right? No, there are no transfigured support gems, as far as I know. We're trying to combine helmet enchantment, some threshold jewels, and Alk quality skill gems into one mechanic. Because, like, separately we kind of do the same thing, but coming from different sources. So they want everything to be from one source. I mean, this doesn't have high damage to be good. I think Wild gives travel distance. So you can spam this, but it also does, like, will not do it instantly on the first cast. Well, true. It does hit twice, but it will leave the dot ground only one. Well, it will leave it twice, but I guess only one of them is gonna do damage. Flame Surge of Combusting. Strikes enemies in front of you with a surge of flame. If this ignites an enemy... what? Strikes enemies in front of you. Surge of flame. If this ignites an enemy, a large area of burning ground will be created under them. Your damage modifiers don't apply to this burning ground. So it's based on ignite, but interesting that Flame Surge can ignite with this. It's not technically well, it doesn't change the width. The 9% increased area of length is just increasing the radius. Increasing the radius by 9, but not making it wider. Burning Ground deals 35% of fire damage per second of inflicted ignite. 4-second base rate. So you know how you're gonna play this? You're gonna play with very short ignite duration. Because Usually those short duration ignites are more powerful, but they last for like a half a second, let's say, maybe even less. But for the burning ground, it won't matter, because the burning ground, although it won't stack, the burning ground is still going to be based off ignite damage and not ignite damage per second. Well, it will be, but it won't count the ignite duration. So it will override and have 4-second burning ground. It's kind of like what we have, it just the flame surge itself can ignite. Higher base damage and higher burning ground damage. I mean, yeah, so yeah, when it causes ignite, it will create burning ground. So normally flame surge cannot apply ignites, but this one will. Where is it? This. It does have a higher base damage. Why is it bad? I mean, I never really liked flame surge for that burning ground, but I mean, it was close to being, but yeah, I don't know. Its own damage is gonna be used to calculate that burning ground. I don't know. Flame blast of celerity. More damage, more spell damage for each stage, so it won't work for ignites. Three maximum stages only? Oh. 0.7 meters to radius per stage. Fast pizza, yeah. Did anyone do math? Is this actually gonna be... No, it must be a bit smaller. Although probably actually very similar. But damage wise it's definitely gonna be lower. Yeah, this may actually work much better for totems, because totems have less cast speed, although the damage effectiveness is also... Oh, actually it's better damage effectiveness, huh. 608 damage, a bit more base damage, better damage effectiveness, but more spell damage. What is quality adding? More spell damage for each stage, or what? Radius? Maybe this one of contractions. So with all quality flame blast, it used to be a problem after a certain stage, you just stop doing damage because it becomes 0 radius. This seems to be not the case. Yeah, you start with 2.6. Yeah, you will still have 0.4 meter radius size at maximum stage. Yeah, okay. 600% more spell damage for each stage. Oh, but the base damage is also much lower. The base damage is what, 3 times lower? Yeah, around 3 times lower. But you get 600% per stage instead of 165. Okay, yeah. It is? Yeah, it's gonna hit quite hard. Now you don't want to use totems with this, because enemies are not gonna be stationary. And like, how are you gonna clear with totems? Better damage effectiveness? Yeah, I don't know, like, it's so weird. We buff one thing, but then we nerf another thing, but then we buff another thing, but then we nerf another thing in the same gem. So it's like, why? I mean, damage effectiveness doesn't matter if you're not getting any other flare damage sources. It just straight up has 3 times less base damage, but it's getting, wait, 11 stages, you're gonna be getting 6,000% more damage, more than that, 6.6k more spell damage. So let's do a quick math. 210 base damage plus 6,600%. The maximum hit is gonna be 14k. And the old one, or the normal one, 608. Shit. What is 165 times 11? 1.8. So that, yeah, you're gonna be getting quite a lot more damage. It's in PUB. Like, you can check it in here, but it's gonna be bigger than this. It's gonna be 0. It's gonna be a bit smaller than this. God damn, it's so small. The enemy is gonna take like one step and it won't get hit. I mean, you will be getting some increased AoE. There's also PUB update. Let's see, next. Flicker Strike of Power. So this is just, instead of frenzy charges, it's power charges. But you also get 50% chance to gain power charge on crit. And more crit chance, and gives you movement speed. Huh. Dang! Oh my god, that movement speed. Oh wait, this one also gives movement speed. Never mind. What? Is that a new thing? Well, yeah. but there are more ways of generating power charges. You can just use power charge on grid support gem, and that's it. You're gonna be covered. 50%. Where's this? 50% from this. Another like 60+% from power charge on grid, and every hit you will get a power charge. And you're gonna be hitting multiple times with multi strike. So you won't need CDR, you won't need to worry about having like too much attack speed. Yeah. You did lose attack speed, but whatever. That's just gonna be more consistent attack speed. It may actually even work much better for Flicker Strike Casting Crit. I mean, you still need crit chance for Flicker Strike itself. Wait, attack speed 120, 210 damage effectiveness. Same. Forbidden Rite of Soul Sacrifice. I assume this one just sacrifices more. Wait, this one is ES? Oh, so CI. Wait, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to feed my cat. Right, so forbidden rite of soul sacrifice is for yes. Frost bomb of instability. That's the one with no cooldown. It still has duration, so it's not like it deals damage instantly. Frost bomb of forthcoming? What is this? Oh, so the longer duration, the more damage. Huh. Wait, what? 3 second, oh my god, 3 second base duration. That's not too bad, 300% more damage. Frostblink of Wintry Blast. Oh, that's the also the one with no wait. Teleports to location, damaging enemies in an area at both ends of the teleport. Deals higher damage to chilled enemies. Oh, right. So you do need another way of chilling enemies, I guess. Can be supported with Unleash. So you could use like expeditions and nearby enemies are chilled or something like that. I believe there was also influence mod on a body armor. Why did my chat stop automatically scrolling? Oh my god. My chat stopped scrolling like 10 minutes ago. That's weird. Or did I accidentally scroll it? Huh? What the hell? I was not seeing any new messages. Long earthquake? No, you don't want that. You have too many ideas? Yeah. But I think for League Start, don't really think about those new ideas, just think about what works. With a possibility of maybe swapping gems. What do I mean, constant chill? Well, constant chill is the one that I mentioned. The expeditions and nearby enemies are chilled. Or skitterbots, yeah. But skitterbots also don't always move where you are moving. Well, yeah, I mean, League Start, no, I don't really think that it's going to be too difficult. At the very League Start, no one's going to know how to price those gems, so the prices may be crazy. One day it may be like 10 hears, the other day it may be 1 divine, and then the next day is going to be like 15 hears again. Where was I? Alright, Frostblink. Frozen Legion of Rowling. So this one is just better CDR, right? 1.5 seconds. Well, actually probably gonna be less than that to reach maximum charges. But the problem with Frozen Legion is still walls. If you are standing in a spot where it cannot create those mirages around you, you just lose DPS. what's the phrase called? Analysis paralysis. So it's like that with those new gems. So many new ideas. But I think just like with Alk quality gems, there were so many Alk quality gems, but only a couple of them were actually good. Is it Friday yet? I have no idea. I only know it's today. Glacial cascade of fissures. This sounds interesting. Icicles emerge from the ground in a series of small bursts, each damaging enemies caught in the area. So you don't need to like position properly, although I guess for shotgunning maybe. I feel like this is gonna be more like Eye of Winter, but at a specific like intervals. Was 8 times. Was it 8 times? Yes. Well, Sander procs an AoE around the enemy or from the enemy that it hits with the main like Sander. This one is just, I assume, in a straight line, doesn't matter where the enemies are. Glacial Hammer of Shattering. Is that the crit part only? So it lost the huh. Actually, I don't know if I like this. 269 damage effectiveness. Also 269, okay. DPS wise, where is it? DPS wise, it's gonna be better. You get crit multiplier, and then you guarantee crit. I guess with no. I was gonna say elemental overload, but that crit multi would be wasted. I don't know if I like this actually. Ground slam of earth shaking. Slam the ground in front of you, creating
Good day,
a.
sir. Good day, chat.
Wait, why I don't see a message about? Oh, right, I see it. So I have this like a match chat, but it doesn't doesn't display that it was a text to speech. Right, so this one slams the ground in front of you, creating a wide wave that travels forward and damages enemies with an increased chance to stun. I need to let my cat out. 1 second. Okay, back again. I had to continue feeding my cat. 100% increased angle. Being the default is 50%. But it doesn't have any. %69% more damage to close enemies, stun threshold, and this one doesn't have the more damage, but it has more damage. Oh wait, 20% more. 100% increased angle. Go snap with Archmage. Archmage is lighting. There's no cold Archmage anymore. Unless you also main with Trinity. When was the last time you had that problem with Ground Slam? The thing is, it has... Do I have anything? Like, it has a cone hitbox. If the enemy gets close to you and is like to the side of the cone, you won't hit it. Because the cone starts not from like a circle, but it starts from like a triangle, from the... What is it called? Well, from the angle. So if the enemy is standing not straight in front of you and it's just one step to the side and very close to you, it's very easy to not hit the enemy. Yeah. But I also kind of expected to see like more reach for Ground Slam, because I don't think that Ground Slam needs more angle. Although angle will also help with that problem you described. Because instead of like this angle, an enemy will be standing here, it's gonna be like this angle, and the enemy will more likely get hit. But still, could be longer reach. But this one is just gonna be for... It's gonna be so weird. Are you gonna be swapping skill gems for bossing? I don't think so. Hex Blast of Contradiction. What is this difference? %9 chance to remove a hex after damaging. So it has a 10% chance to not remove. No, the resistance part was on the default one. Was it? Oh, on the highest. Here's damage with hits is resisted by the highest resistance instead. Here's damage with hits is resisted by the lowest instead. Huh, interesting. But also... I don't know. It also have 90% chance to remove a hex after damaging. Why is it not more than 10% chance to not remove instead? Rakiatas is only for the weapon hit. It does not change. It's not a debuff on enemies. It's not a global thing. It's also more damage. The best way is with the fire res. With the helmet that increases monster res. But I don't know if it's worth doing that. I assume the base damage is also higher. No, it is not. Wait, this one also has 90% chance to remove a hex after damaging. I actually even made a video attempt about that Rakiatas, talking about that it should state it, and people said no, it makes sense that it doesn't state it. It's only local to weapon. It makes sense. You're dumb. So I don't know. I guess you're also dumb if you think that it should state it, according to most. Hex Blast of Havoc. Deal CS damage to a single enemy. If the enemy was hexed, also deal AoE to our enemies around. What? It has less damage, no extra scaling. Base radius is free. I'm not sure about not remove being quality. Oh, this one does not remove hexes. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, and I guess you could use this with cast and crit and use mark on hit. You mark and then this one just, yeah. X Blast of Havoc. Did I not write this? Wait, was it to cast them? How was it worded? Well, mark on hit. Oh wait. Oh, it requires a hex, not mark. I mean, you could, yeah, you could still use cast on crit. Yeah, the mark on hit does not work with hexes. It's only for marks. Correct. Flame, hold the flame totem of ire. I think this is the projectile speed. Oh, whoa, oh! Summon a totem that channels to fire a stream of flames at nearby enemies and creating an area. Okay. Projectile speeds. Modifiers to number of projectiles do not apply to this skill. So only one big projectile. So it's like a proper flamethrower, I guess. I guess it's. Oh my god! It's all incinerate. It's all incinerate put on a totem. It is, yeah, projectile speed. So it reaches very far. $128 more projectile speed. 35 effectiveness, base damage. I think it's kind of low. No, it's the same. Okay. And it is more projectile speed. And this one is just increased projectile speed. For a single target, multiple projectiles do not affect normal flame totem. Even if you have like, I don't know, 20 projectiles, it still would be the same DPS. So this one is definitely for single target. I do hope that visually it's gonna be like a thicker beam. Stop saying cast. Wait, cast type. Stop saying cast type. It's projectile speed, not cast speed. $128% more projectile speed. It's not. Oh, it is. You mean cast time? Yeah, it is. Yeah. This one was 4 hits per second, and this one is like 6, right? Five and a half, yeah. Hmm. 35 effectiveness. Not 330. What? $35, not 350. Okay, next, Ice Nova of Frost Bolts. So this one repeats from 4 Frost Bolts. Should have less base damage, right? Yeah, less base damage because it repeats more times. Wait, a normal Ice Nova does not... Oh, it does not have repeats anymore. So we take it away and then we put it back on alt quality, essentially. I have not reached Siege Ballista yet. I'm just going in sequence, in a row. Ice Nova of Deep Freeze. So this is just less damage. but better freezes. Meh. Ice Spear of Spitting. Is that higher base damage? Much higher? Wait. Oh wow. Okay, but this one has crit multi, crit chance, big crit chance now. And power speed. And this one, bigger damage. Oh, right. So this one is not for single target, but this one is for clearing. So it just splits into towards 7 targets. Here's a part 2. Oh, okay. Icicle Mine of Fanning. I think I never actually played with Icicle Mine. I don't even know what it had before. Icicle Mine of Sabotage. Oh, so this one is a Nova. Wait, it doesn't have Nova tag, but it fires projectile in a circle, but it doesn't have a Nova tag. I don't really care about Icicle Mines, I think. Infernal Blow of Immolation. Is this just more? What? Yeah, debuff deals more damage. Or deals more base damage per charge, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and no more corpse. Oh! No more explosion based on enemy life. Hey, I'm not gonna be doing this all the time, multi-streaming. Right now I'm streaming both to YouTube and on Twitch. I just wanted to add extra content on YouTube because talking about every of those gems, like it would be a long video anyway, so may as well do like a full stream experience. So this doesn't have, wait, damage effectiveness 166, same. So it just doesn't have explosion damage based on a monster life, but it has more damage based on debuff charges. Four, 6, 8. I mean, I don't know if this is worth it. No, I'm not starting Flame Dash of Return, no. How would I even start with that? I would have to get the gem from somewhere first. I mean, description looks the same, is it not? You're just missing the explosion part. So it's just a strike skill. It does have AoE. So wait, those charges are only gonna damage nearby enemies? Huh? Charges on you? Okay, let me read the...
Attacks with your weapon, applying a charged debuff to you, not the enemy.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's a lot bigger description. It's definitely a lot different. It just doesn't have explosion, it seems. Attacks with your weapon applying a charge debuff to you the first time you hit an enemy, so no multi-strike. Upon reaching... Oh, so it's gonna be like a very scuffed way of playing
You
with...
are the explosion.
What's that burst skill? The stupid burst skill... not forbidden. Voltaxic burst. But you have to apply 6 charges on enemies. So every 6 attacks, you're gonna have AoE. Great. I don't know. Maybe this should have 3 charges. No, you want more duration, not less. Although, wait, no, yeah, you would want more duration, or just more attack speed. The less duration would also mean it would be harder to, well, reach maximum stacks. Yeah, I guess you could say it's like a discharge, or I don't know what to compare it to. I haven't actually decided my starter. Well, tonight we should be getting a fair batch of gems. Warning. Yeah, it explodes, but you do want... so what would it explode at one charge? It wouldn't do much damage then. You want it to do as much damage as possible, so you want to be able to reach 6 charges, and if you reach 6 charges, then it just explodes anyway. I know, I don't really like the idea of this. The reason why Infernal Blow was cool, because explosions, and you could chain explode the whole screen. And now it's like, oh, let's remove that and give you like explosions every 6 charges, but only if you attack fast. I don't really think that this is any better for ignites. Well, I guess technically it is, but I don't know. Let's move on. Lancing steel of spraying fires 12 projectiles. I don't think that I ever played with... Oh, maybe I did play with steel skills. Actually, the stages do not multiply each other. They just stack into... What was it? 560? 540% of base damage. And yes, for ignites, but a default one has 76, sorry, 76. So it's not a very big difference. Yeah, there are interesting things, but I marked a couple interesting things to test first, maybe. But I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more. I'm getting close to the end of these, and that's gonna be it. So lancing steel of spraying, what is this? Just more projectiles? Hits after the first one, each enemy deal 9% less damage. So is that after the pierce or is that per projectile? It seems kind of meh, so I don't know. Leap slam of groundbreaking. Oh wow, groundbreaking leap slam. And what is that? Better stun? Is it only bigger? Yeah, twice, more than twice bigger. Okay, yeah. So I think GG saw people stunning Uber bosses for like over a minute and thought, you know what we need? We need to make that easier. Let's add Leap Slam that has more damage. But also has more stun duration. Wait, does it have stun duration? No, actually, no, never mind. Oh, it doesn't have. Oh, this one, like a default one, has 0 plus 0.55 seconds to attack time. This one does not. So with this, you can actually leap slam a lot faster. Wait, can you base attack speed 7? Let me guess. Why do they always do that? They show, oh wow, look at this. This one doesn't have base attack speed. Doesn't add to the base attack speed, and you think, oh wow, that's gonna be good. And then you don't realize that this has actually less base attack speed. So instead of 100% base attack speed, this one is 70 base attack speed. So it's by default gonna be a lot slower. And you're not gonna be able to like leap instantly for the first leap, right? It doesn't say that. Lighting conduit of heavens? Yeah, the flicker stack does sound good for cast and crit. Wait, the lighting conduit has new graphic? How do you know that? Lighting conduit of heavens. Is it HEA? Oh, I guess, yeah. Anyway, lighting strikes the number of enemies around a targeted location. Wait, it doesn't require any shocks or anything. 270 base radius is 4 meters only. Well, okay, only is that is quite big, but only hits up to 16 enemies. 16 enemies. How frequently? The cast time is for you to summon it, not the hit frequency. Maybe just it hits 16 enemies and then poof, disappears. Yeah. Maybe just zaps enemies 16 times. But it says hits up to 16 enemies, not hits up to 16 times, or hits enemies up to 16 times. So how? Lightning strikes a number of enemies around a targeted location. Cannot be spotted by spell cascade, but can be spotted by spell echo. Yeah, 4 meters is pretty big. Yeah, 6 meters would be full screen from top to bottom, almost. It does have. Oh yeah, it doesn't have duration. For some reason I kept thinking that it has 4-second duration. That's 4 meters base radius. Wait, so you could use this to proc another lightning conduit, but wait a minute. What mechanics cannot proc the same skill multiple times? And could you use different transfigured gems in those cases? Because you could cast a normal lightning conduit, and then the next time you shock, you would proc a lightning conduit globe, right? So you could just use lightning conduit of heavens to proc a lightning conduit. I'm gonna mark that. Can shock. How is the damage? 224, 270 base. Why is bigger? Oh, but this one has more damage with hits per. Right, but this one itself does not shock. No, not all gems are out. So we have like 2 fairs. I think we're gonna be getting at least 1 more batch. At least 1 more batch. So tonight, I guess we're gonna be getting a third part of gems. Lighting spy trap of zapping. %15% chance for trap to trigger an additional time. Strikes every 0.36, and this one is what is this? It has less text. I don't want to read it. Modifiers to trap throwing speed also applies to strike frequency. Crit chance against shocked enemies. Strikes 4 areas. This one a bit higher base damage. Base duration is only 1 second and strikes only 0.4 times. 0.4 seconds. Strikes 2 areas. What? How is it off zapping if it strikes less? Oh, no cooldown. Right. So it's like a mini lightning spire trap. It's like a baby lighting spire trap. Lighting spire trap of overloading. Big damage. 10-second cooldown. Critical strike chance 100%. I have never seen a skill that has just straight up 100% crit chance. A cluster trap would use multiple charges. This does not have charges, so I think you could not. Big damage. Okay, duration. Strikes. Oh, but strikes every 1 second. Oh no. And it. Oh no. So, with a tiny bit of duration investment, it's only gonna strike 4 times. It's always gonna crit unless you have something that reduces crit. Strikes 8 areas, but I think it strikes all the 8 areas at the same time instead of... The Lightning Spire Trap doesn't have stages. Yeah, like twice more damage. But this one strikes every, like 3 times per second almost. But you can also increase the strike frequency by increasing trap throwing speed. Strikes 4 areas. This one strikes 8 areas, but only strikes once a second. And you cannot modify that. This one I think kind of have to test. What's the cooldown base? 8. So it's longer cooldown and only 1 use. Yeah, but the other one is kind of weak. It only strikes 2 areas and less frequently. And only 1 second duration. So like strikes 2 times and boom, disappears unless you get some duration. The new cyclone radius is 1.6 meters. They adjusted that after the patch notes. Lightning strike of arcing. So this is like, it doesn't shoot projectiles, it's like a fury valve. It shoots, I guess, 1 projectile which then splits. Or maybe it's like melee, like lightning version of Valve Strike. Are you sure? Because I think people are wrong. Cyclone did not lose AoE, it gained AoE now. Doesn't mention that it has 1.6 meter base radius. It used to have 1.1 base radius. But now you're also getting more increased AoE per weapon range. Used to be 8% increase per 0.1 meters and now it's 10 increase per 0.1 meters. So with, let's say, 12 1.2 meters range weapon, you would be getting an extra 24% increase, did we? Wait. Yeah. At maximum stages. That's it really. What was maximum stage? 10? 6? Six. It had 1.7 meters. Not 1.8. At 20 quality. Maybe there's some rounding down happening here. It lost 0.1 meters, but that's without the weapon. Let's just throw in a rebuke. No, not a rebuke. What weapon has 1.2 meters? One hand is done. Oh my god, my brain cannot remember a single weapon name. One hand, not a single one. Varanastra is not. It's 1.1. Oh, you could get 7 stages? Huh. What's the fucking Katarina sword called? Oh my god, Paradoxica. This one has 1.4. So... why did not... 10% increased AoE per 0.1 meters. What? Why did not adjust the AoE here? Still 1.6 meters. Additional? Oh, but additional melee strike range instead of weapon range. What? Are you sure? Oh, it was always melee strike range. Huh. Okay, so the weapon size... wow, the weapon size did not even affect the base cyclone radius. But since this favor, it would be 2.2. Maybe it did lose some AoE, I'm not sure. I spent way too much time already thinking about Cyclone AoE. What's next? Lighting tendrils of eccentricity? Release stronger pulse every 6 pulses. Always crit. 500% more damage with hits and ailments. Usually the ailments part is lower damage. Stronger pulls have 150% more AoE. Way lower base damage as well. Yeah, and every 6 pulses is a stronger one. I mean, it's just like all quality. Lighting tendrils of escalation. Wait, what was the radius? Same. This one is a bit bigger radius. Base radius 2.4. This one also 2.4. Gains plus 1 meters to radius per second while channeling up to +2. Still don't like tendrils. Mirror aura of bombarding clones. So this one is the yeah, fire into the sky, yeah. So it's like rain of arrows, but not really a rain of arrows. Prismatic clones is the elemental arrow. Molten strike of zenith. Every 5th attack projectiles deal 1000% more damage with hits and ailments. What the fuck? Huh? And there is a thing that makes all attacks with a weapon poison. And I'm not talking about Nimbus. Every 5th time you attack with skill, it fires more high damage projectiles. Wait, more? Oh, every 5th is 5 additional projectiles. But we don't shotgun, right? Just every 5th attack, you're gonna clear better. And I guess do more damage. Oh yeah, it's two-hand melee weapon. Well, yeah, still good. Both Rakiadas, Void Forge, and I guess Echo Forge. They used to shotgun in the past, I think. But we don't shotgun anymore. I don't remember, there were so many changes in one way and then the other way. I don't remember which way is it now. Now requires that you hit an enemy in order to produce projectiles, and split the number of projectiles it produces evenly among all targets, if it can. So it requires a hit now. So it wasn't shotgunning. Projectiles have a minimum travel distance of 2 units from 6. The approach speed affects the AoE as well, and the travel distance. Wait, yeah. Oh, that's the end. It only took almost 3 hours. Wow, that was quick. I didn't even finish going over like a normal gem changes, because that's way too much. I listed a couple of things, but I'm sure this list is gonna increase even more. But these are like the main things that I want to test first. Blade Flurry of Incision, I think is gonna be good for cast and crit, because instead of attack speed you are getting more crit per stage, which is what you need for cast and crit. Any build ideas? Too many build ideas. Blade Trap of Greatswords, take Void Forge, big damage. Or Rakiata's Dance and big AoE. If I were to play traps, I would probably play with the Blade Trap. Oh, Flamethrower I think is gonna get a similar Flamethrower Trap is gonna get a similar treatment as Lightning Spire Trap. 8-second cooldown? Indeed. Okay, well, shit. Again, there are seemingly many cool things, but once you analyze them and do some math, I fear that most of them gonna suck. It's gonna be just like with Al Quality. Remember when Al Quality gems came out, people were like, oh wow, so many new possibilities. And then once you get once you start building, it turns out no, there aren't that many good gems. Most of them kind of suck. I'm sure Divine Eye is going to be interesting. One fits better for totems. The other one is just beam. And the other one is no beam. So do you like beams? Do you not like beams? Beams? Beams. Glacial Cascade. Burst. Hex Blast of Havoc. Does not remove Hex. Holy Flame... Holy Flame Totem of Fire is... I'm not sure how it visually will look like, but it's like old Incinerate. Lighting Conduit of Heavens. If it works how I imagine, you could proc another normal Lighting Conduit. So you cast normal Lighting Conduit, which gives a buff. And then once you shock with the Lighting Conduit of Heavens, then you proc a normal Lighting Conduit. What does the other... Fire Blast? You mean Flame Blast? Oh, Hex Blast. One... I think they not even require a Hex. Yeah, this one just does not remove a Hex. Yep. And you can use it in like a cast and crit setup. Oh, right. Yeah, that's the weird one. Instead of checking the lowest enemy res, it checks the highest res. Whoa, hold on a second. No, that's not. The highest damage with hits is resisted by the highest resistance. So you want to lower enemy all resistances. You don't want to increase resistances. You don't. Yeah. At first we talked about it, how to increase enemy resistance, but you don't want to increase. You want to lower all the resistance. If enemy have like 0 cold res, 0 lightning res, but 60 fire res, well, that's bad, because then it's gonna be resisted by that 60%. And it's not like the opposite, right? What? 6% base crit chance, does it? No. The crit chance is the same. Well, Rakiata is only for weapon attacks. What? No way. Is it really? Oh wow. It's really only 4% base crit. What a trash. So I think that's gonna be it for today. I wanna see the rest of the... Wait, how many gems do we have normally? Over 300, including auras and like curses and stuff, and val skills. So the gems like Held of Thunder ahead that will not have transfiguration alternatives. No, it won't be 5 more releases. This is already this is already like 40. This is another like 50. So what we have like... Wait, what? I assume there's gonna be another batch. Gems. They did show Animate Guardian. Oh yeah, where are the zombies? It doesn't show zombies in here. Ray zombies are falling. There'll be more. Well, we did initially state that it's going to be 100 plus transfiguration gems. It could be 100 plus as in 300, 200, who knows? Could be 102. Is it really? I think I saw Galvanicaro. No wait, that was just quality, never mind. Yeah, barrage as well. Yeah. Sadly, I think there's not gonna be Held of Thunder. But the normal quality for Held of Thunder increases the frequency. So instead of like 8 procs per second, I think you should be able to get to like 10 procs per second. Which is of course better, but still doesn't really change how the health scales. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm still getting a migraine. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and then no stream on Friday. I'll start the league on Saturday, as always. For me, it's very late at night. Well, not very late, but too late for my head to work at that point. For me, it's like 11 p.m., something like that. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. I was supposed to say something else. I forgot. Oh yeah. I will most likely not be streaming on YouTube very often. This is just a fast multi-stream, so if you wanna see more streams, go on Twitch. What is my Twitch link? That's not it. Twitch. That link. Right. And I guess I will see you on the league start. Bye bye.